this. First point of attack, if I get this whizzer, remember, I'm not just, this is not a position, look, I'm not even going to push the head like I talked about earlier. I'm going to turn in here. That's just all hip and whizzer. Okay, then I can push the head now. So if you're not putting pressure there, you're giving him a possible easy takedown because you're not putting any pressure in on the shoulder. I love single legs. I love single legs. I love single legs. Attacking the single legs, gi and no gi. From wrestling background, it's just super effective. A lot of transitions from there versus just a standard double leg. You know, so they're super athletic. They can get that, hit that blind double with a snap and go, and they can shoot from, you know, we were talking about Burrows earlier. Just boom, you can shoot from here. Boom, he's got your legs. Okay. One thing about that though, that's going to fade with time. You can't always rely on athleticism. Going on your knees like that, you have to have setups, okay? And if you start off not being that naturally athletic or fast, you definitely need setups to get into that single leg, okay? So a lot of the ones we've covered, I'm not gonna re-go over those. This is more about, I like to show my favorite moves. I also like to show how to defend against those. When someone gets you in that single leg position, okay? There's a lot of counters, like all the way to the mat counters, but just the basic fundamentals of what you need to do as soon as they get a hold of your leg, okay? So Clay came in. He's got control of the leg. Okay, we're gonna say everything's right. His chin is up, his head's right here where my ribs meet my chest. Okay, so he's got my posture up, so I can't get down on his head. Okay, he's got the leg tight. This is good. Okay, he's got a good angle here. I can't sprawl on him here. That's the good thing about the single leg. They're not gonna sprawl their weight on you. So if you're going against a bigger opponent in like open weight, he's off to the side. This is good. Okay, now what I have to do is if I am good at doing a single leg, it means I'm probably gonna be good at defending him because I know all the things he needs to do right now. I know number one, he needs to lower his level and get down into my hip so I can't start hopping, okay? So I have to address all these things. He needs his head in tight, okay? He needs to keep my leg pinched between his legs. Okay, so the first thing, as soon as they get the leg up, as soon as they grab it, that is the time to react first. The first thing you wanna get is a whizzer, okay? This is an overhook the arm. I'm gonna right over the arm. I like to come in and grab my own leg here. Some people grab the shoulder. Some people just put it here. I like to grab my own leg. Okay, now his head's at top. I don't want this. This can take me back. This is control. I want the head away from me. I don't push the head down. I'm pushing him into my leg. It's better than being it up here, but this isn't good enough. I'm pushing it down and away here. So I've created distance now. He's still probably going to try to sling you down to the mat, things like that. But with this, I'm not just holding this, I'm putting pressure in on the shoulder. The deeper I get, the better. Okay, so step one, get the whizzer, okay? W-H-I-Z-Z-E-R, whizzer, okay? Here, good base, pushing the head away and down. Now, I don't want to leave this foot here unless I'm going to do certain specific counters. We're just getting away right now. So I want my foot out. So as I'm doing all this, I'm really prying on his head and pushing here, and I'm getting my leg heavy. Like I'm trying to get my leg down to the mat, okay? As it's going down, I can put it straight to the mat, or the best thing to do is circle the foot out, getting the foot to the outside. Now we're really pushing, driving to the mat here. Okay, from here, he kind of has to decide what he's going to do. If he squares in, I've got the front head position. Okay, if he moves away from me, I've got the single leg. I can go for whizzer throws, things like that. But the key principles here is as soon as he comes in and gets that leg, get that whizzer, and here. He may not even get the leg off the ground if I attack this soon enough, okay? But let's say he gets it here, he's got the leg, I push the head, get the whizzer in here. I get heavy on that leg, heavy, push. But not gonna be able to hold that very well. Get to the outside. Okay, just driving in, creating distance. That will save you just doing that, just creating distance there, okay? Use this as like a two-part training, okay? Set your shot up here. Whether you're a head tie, whether you get the inside tie, whether your wrist tie, whatever it is up here, set your shot up, step, boom. Here, do a good shot setup, then your partner hits the can of whizzer, pushes the head, frees the leg, boom, there. Okay, that way both partners are getting adequate training there, okay? You can actually make like a partner drill out of it, back and forth. Just don't get sloppy. Okay, training, takedowns can get sloppy. Okay, it's a big fight on the feet. Even a really good wrestler, sometimes it looks kind of sloppy, but that's part of the scrap of it all, okay? But if Clay comes in and gets here, boom, I get here, I clear this out, boom, there, boom, I get him, then he does the same to me. There, he breaks it, boom, he's got the single, there, boom. Okay, that's teaching you to react off of your counter. Because there's nothing worse, whether you're on the mat or on your feet, if you counter someone and you get out of mount, you're mounted and you get out, or they get a single leg and you get out. If you stop like celebrating, hey, I got out of this bad spot, they're just gonna keep attacking. You have to defend and counter, and you go on the attack. You're constantly gonna be backpedaling. Sometimes, guys, this is the easiest little setup here. I actually work with this with Clay a lot because it was reach. You can go 2-on-1 here on the wrist like this, and you just start circling and yanking their arm through here. And when they start stepping off balance, sometimes you can do that little single leg snatch right there, okay? Don't do this, only reach out and you've got to like get to the leg and bring it in, okay? But that's an option, okay? Also, if I've cleared this here, he's got the leg, boom, and I've cleared this off here, boom, to there. Yeah, see that? I can do that to him, he can do that to me. That knee pick's there, okay? So remember, there's always a counter to your counter. So we have to, that's me, I'd say what I do 80% of the time. Once I get this free here, I just push and keep a distance. And a lot of times they'll come in, and that's why I get my front head chin strap, snap them down, and do the whole front head series. So other options we have when they get the leg, notice his head on the inside, much safer. If his head's on the outside, they're gonna grab your neck. I mean, even if they don't know how to have a good guillotine, they're gonna grab your neck, start torquing on it. Also, I can block and get my leg deep here and go for like a swap. I can do a jam and bring his, IBJJF's kind of gotten onto that, grabbing the belt and pulling them down, but locking in the crotch, which is actually the more technical way to do it, I think is still legal. I don't know. It doesn't look as bad as it probably. Yeah, no, like if he's got my leg on the outside here, boom, I push his head to the outside, and I come here and lock in the crotch a bit. Okay? Then you can hit your bolos and stuff there, okay? Basic wrestling, okay? Seen a guy get knocked out in wrestling one time because he didn't want to give up the takedown, so he didn't post. He's going to try to roll and hit his face and knock him out. So be careful, post. It's not worth it. Other options, anytime the elbow's out, we can try to grab that like Kimura grip off of that, especially if his head's to the outside. Okay, but Clay's really good and tight here. So if this is thing and I can't get my leg back, I get my whizzer in, boom, here. But I can't, all these other options, I just can't get my leg back, okay? I'm gonna grab his wrist, just like this. I got 4 strap coming to you. Grabbing his wrist here, okay? 5 legs. Yeah, I'm gonna hop back, okay? Because I need some momentum. If I just try to go from here, you don't have much momentum. If he settles back, it's not gonna work, okay? I gotta stay tight. He's got me, no, I've got him. I hop back. When I hop to the center, my leg goes up the middle. I pull him to me. I load him on my chest. If there's space between us, you're probably gonna pull him right on top of you. I'm gonna try to do this slow first. Hop to the front here, connect, over, cup the shoulder, and come up.
My word, life is full of surprise.
Single leg throw counter. Man, I use this a lot in wrestling. A lot. Because I was always the tall, lanky guy that shoot in, get my leg over my head. Okay? It works really well. Okay? You can also take it off to the side a little bit here, there, to the side. Just going to kind of be preference of what you like better and also where they go, because they're going to be fighting. Okay? One more option, especially if you like leg locks. Clay likes this one here. You know how I jump back to get momentum for my throw? This one, I just keep jumping back. I keep this cupped here. I got the wrist. I jump back. I come behind the leg. This extends here. I lift here. There. Look where I end up at. Right here. Okay. Right in my 411 position. Just off the takedown.
Very good. All right.
Real quick, if you don't like the leg locks, you're not there yet, and we just came down to here, boom, I'm just gonna switch my hip and come on top, okay? So if you're not quite there, feel comfortable getting into that, or it's not legal in your division, we can just come on top. Using this to, boom, pull. You can lock your wrist too. You can get this locked up. This works too. I'll hop to the front here. There. Switch and come up. Okay, extend this leg, just sitting back to my hip here. Now when I go back, see I pull this to me. Okay, I pull this, lock over, hand comes out, collect the leg. Foot, thigh, whatever you can grab, whatever. If it's way out here, this, pull it to you. This is his way out of this position. Okay, so just staying tight. Gotta have that tight whizzer, okay? Like I said, you can Uchimata off that. You can whizzer in, even if you're not good at Uchimata. If I come here and he's got my leg and for whatever reason, this is all I can do right now, I'm gonna turn in here, boom, there. From here, this is fine. This is a great setup. I can go front head here, I can snap him down, go to the back. Different options there, okay? So you don't have to just like nail the Uchimata to, use it.